In this video we are going to talk about 12 lessons rich parents teach their kids that the poor don't. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Here are 12 lessons that wealthy parents instill in their children that poor parents do not. Number 12. Not to waste time on things that do not correlate to the real world. Sorry, but your ethnic or gender studies are worthless. Journalism, cinema and media, history and fine arts are all valid majors. To be honest, we think the entire school system is a shambles right now. They're just repeating old ideas with little consideration for the future. You're effectively going into big debt for skills that 1. Don't directly relate to the market you'll be working in once you graduate, and 2. If you're genuinely passionate about any of those things and master them, you have a higher chance of making it on your own. Number 11. Solving problems is the quickest way to get rich. The rich teach their children the basic distinction between being paid and becoming wealthy. Explanation: poor folks get compensated to accomplish something for someone. For example, deliver the newspaper, wash the car, and answer the phone. Where you basically repeat the same thing. These days, the wealthy avoid mundane tasks that can be easily outsourced. Leverage your skills to solve greater problems. As a result, distributing the newspaper became delivering content websites. Receptionists may be out of work for good, as Google's latest AI likely will do away with the need for them. Consider 3 modern icons: Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and Jeff Bezos. Creating products and services to help humanity has made them all extremely wealthy. People will pay you to solve their issues. Teach your kids that, and they'll be flying. Number 10. Don't work for money, have money work for you. This is the key to becoming wealthy. This is the foundation for all publications, seminars, classes, MBAs, etc. These two groups of people handle finance in quite different ways. Most people stay impoverished because they assume significant sums of money are required to invest. The wealthy are continually seeking for ways to increase their passive income, because it is less about the quantity and more about freeing up time. Nowadays, you can start a business for less than $100, or even for free if you know what you're doing. Once you have enough revenue, hire someone to do the tasks you used to do to keep the business running while you focus on growth. It was the first financial book that influenced our actions and beliefs. It's been translated into every language. If you haven't read it, we strongly urge you to do so immediately. If you don't want to buy the book, you can get the audio version for free at aluex.com/free-ebook. Number 9. Knowledge is more valuable than money on the long run. Another saying we heard a lot when we first started, and it took us a long to properly grasp its actual meaning. It goes like this, but it has nothing to do with school or books. It's about increasing your value to the world. The world rewards valuable people because they can produce value for others, and in return receive everything they want. The poor do not consider becoming a valuable person for their children, and only a few wealthy parents do so, but those who do see increased chances of success and happiness. Adding value to a firm, providing a product or service that people want, or showing your ability to the world are all ways to add value. You will be affluent if you are valuable. Gaining information, expertise, and time is the only way to improve value. Learn how to be better, then practice for long enough to notice a difference. It takes 10,000 hours to master something, therefore the wealthy have their kids try a multitude of things to gain a jump start. A person with knowledge will always be able to make money because knowledge is valuable. Contrarily, knowledge is not always cheap. Number 8. Increase income instead of lowering expenses. How to make more money is a crucial lesson a parent can teach their child. This may seem odd to some, yet it is true. The approach and knowledge used to support that attempt differ. The more financially savvy you are, the less effort you need to put into the real world. That's why Wall Street brokers out-earn miners. Who do you believe puts forth more effort? Poor individuals are always focused on cutting costs to the point where life is nearly unlivable. Do you suppose the wealthy care about a $5 Starbucks coffee or a $30 movie? Instead, the wealthy focused on increasing money flow. The end of the month cash flow will always be large if you drastically increase your income. The poor teach their kids to save money while the wealthy teach them to earn more. That's a big. With lesson 2 from this list, you've officially won the money game. Number 7. Money is a tool, and it's a good thing. How often have you heard, money is the root of all evil? What? Remember who said it? How did they do? How did they like their lives? Poor people blame their misfortunes on a lack of money and see money as a negative concept. Because even when they get money, it causes more problems that they don't know how to solve. The wealthy do the reverse. They recognize that money is merely a tool for navigating life. It's just drawings on paper and plastic that we trade for material value. No less, no more. Once you start thinking of money like a tool, the game suddenly changes, and you will stop damaging yourself with it. Number 6. How to create daily habits that on the long run give them incredible advantages. Making a habit is one of the most valuable skills you can teach your child. Habits are amazing, and once realized, they can change your life. You can create a new habit in as little as 21 days. That habit becomes ingrained. You don't read? Make reading a habit. You want to get fit but never get motivated? Make it a habit. Organizing and optimizing your workflow can free up large portions of your day. The rich use habit to advance in life, while the poor nurture toxic habits that lead to ruin. Habit is a tool that magnifies what it is fed. The wealthy simply adopt wealth-creating routines, while the poor adopt wealth-destroying ones. Number 5. Stop expecting immediate results, and avoid magical thinking. We're so caught up in this instant world of Netflix, drive-thru, and Tinder that we forget wealth and happiness are not synonymous. Poor people expect quick riches. To win a lot of money or inherit land. They have this weird hope that their lives will magically improve. The irony is that even if they got rich, they wouldn't know what to do with it, and would eventually blow it all. Rich parents emphasize teaching their kids to think long-term. Long-term thinking is a trait of the wealthy. Number 4. How to be sociable and connect with other people. You'd think more people would appreciate the value of nice discussion with others. Socialize your kids before they turn 4. Not joking. Other kids will want to play with your child if he is socialized early. Then other parents will want to look after him when he plays with their own. This has a huge snowball effect. If people like you and want to be around you, this builds up and opens opportunities for you. Teachers will treat you better, you will receive better employment prospects, and you will make better friends as a result of early socializing. Number 3. They're not entitled to anything. The rich know that if they don't perform, the world will take their wealth away, whereas the destitute always ask for help. Being born into an affluent family has its perks. Better tools, better resources, no basic needs worries, but you expose yourself up to new hazards that impoverished people don't have to worry about. There's a lot more to lose if you're not careful. The wealthy must teach their children that despite their early start in life, the road ahead is long, and they must focus on progress, not just survival. Their future success depends on their deeds, and daddy's money can only go so far. Number 2. The difference between an asset and a liability. The poor never know what is a good purchase. Poor folks earn money and then spend it. So, you stay impoverished. Let us put it this way. A resource equals a risk equals a loss. The issue is that the poor never understand liability. For example, your automobile and your home are both liabilities. They don't make money for you, yet they need money to run. And the same goes for your new iPhone, designer clothes, and flat-screen TV. Less is more for the wealthy. Buying a rent-generating apartment, creating a book that generates cash, buying a stake in a profitable firm, and more. Why don't rich people have expensive cars and houses? Isn't that contradictory? Yes, they have comforts, but please note this very crucial point. They never buy luxuries with their own money. Want a new posh car? Find a way to buy 2 flats and use the rent to pay for the car lease. So, when you sell the car, you still get paid. This is a big behavioral difference. When money comes in, invest it instead of consuming it. Number 1. Understanding how money works. The poor are still financially uneducated. Some of you may think this is obvious, but how do people make money? Why is my employer paying me so much? What determines my income? Taxes, can it be improved? How can I enhance my finances? Rich parents frequently address the value and importance of money as soon as possible in their household. This introduces kids to the concept of value in exchange for services. Kids introduced to household costs and put in circumstances where they quickly learn that money isn't as easy to earn as it seems. However, the impoverished never discuss money at home, and the amount earned or spent by their parents is usually kept hidden. Money is only mentioned when the parents argue about not having enough, so the kids associate it with negativity. What do you think about our video? Please let us know in the comments area below. If you enjoyed this video and would want to hear from me again, please subscribe and turn on the notification before leaving. Thank you for watching us.